Are Gulf countries targeting Bollywood? I am being forced to ask this question. In 1 month, the Gulf has banned 2 Bollywood movies, Article 370 and Fighter. Now, just to make it clear from the start, I am not here to advocate on behalf of the makers of these films. I am here to do my job, which is to ask questions and get to the bottom of a story. So here's my question. Why is the Gulf banning Bollywood movies? Is this a silent war against one of India's biggest exports? Article 370, as the name suggests, is about the revocation of Jammu and Kashmir's special status. The lead character is a young field agent named Zuni Haksar. She is picked for a top secret mission and she needs to crack down on terrorism and corruption in Kashmir. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi had spoken about this movie during his visit to Jammu last week. He had said the movie may help people get Sahi Jankari, the right information. But as per Indian news agency ANI, Gulf nations have decided to ban this movie. Article 370 will not be screened in Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Kuwait, Qatar, Oman and Bahrain. Why? No explanation. Last month, Gulf nations except the UAE banned the movie Fighter. The movie is about Indian Air Force aviators. It showcases their camaraderie, especially in the face of threat from Pakistan. The movie was banned by most Gulf countries. In the past, these countries have also not allowed the release of a movie named The Kashmir Files. What's common between these movies? Kashmir and Pakistan. We get that Gulf countries cannot afford to have anti-Pakistan sloganeering at the cinema or, for that matter, pro-India hooting, let alone have people from both sides throw punches at one another. But here's the thing, people in the Gulf are more disciplined than that, or so I would like to believe. A film will not become a threat to societal harmony or divisive, to say the least. If you have been to the Gulf, you would likely second me here. Indians and Pakistanis share neighborhoods in the Gulf. They share office spaces, social groups, meals, construction sites. So unless it is about not hurting the Pakistan army, the selective ban on Bollywood films does not serve a purpose in the Gulf. Here's another reason: piracy. People always find a way to read banned books or watch banned movies. It is the 21st century after all, the age of the internet, where nothing is off limits. So what is the point of censorship? Why deny people the cinema experience? Why deny Bollywood and the theatre some good business? Also, why deny the people a new perspective? Isn't that what movies offer? We understand bans resulting from cultural sensitivity or nudity. Gulf countries may not be comfortable screening a movie that challenges their cultural norms, but banning a movie that is based on a time in history is a bit much. Here's another reason. Article 370 is not anti-Pakistan. It is a story about India. Also, at the end of the day, it's a work of art. Even before the film rolls, the makers make it clear that the movie is only inspired by real events. It's not an unfiltered portrayal of real events. It is just a story set in the backdrop of the valley. The makers have taken the artistic liberty to fictionalize a lot of things. There are also facts that have always been out in the open, like the cross-border funding of stone pelters or the revocation of Article 370 in order to open the gates for development and progress for Kashmir, to connect Kashmir to the world, set the stage for investment in Kashmir. Just last week, the Prime Minister said that Gulf countries are looking to pour their money in Jammu and Kashmir. So why is the Gulf now banning a film on Kashmir? For long, films have been a medium to tell a story about real-life events. For long, films have been based around real-life events. They have looked at history from a unique perspective and sometimes shown the audience what happened behind the scenes. Think Oscar-winning Life is Beautiful, The Imitation Game, Argo, which is the story of the 1979 Iran hostage crisis, Empire of the Sun, Patton. It tells the story of the controversial wartime American general George S. Patton. The West has for long used films as a medium to tell its side of the story. So why stop India? Why stop Bollywood? And at what cost? The Gulf is the biggest international market for Bollywood. Hindi classics like Satyen Bose's Dosti were played in independent theatres in the Gulf as early as 1960s. Over the years, Bollywood has branched out of theatres. It's everywhere, from billboards and award functions to ribbon-cutting ceremonies at swanky malls and theme parks. The Gulf loves Bollywood and Bollywood stars. Obviously, the large Indian diaspora has a role to play here. But a lot also has to do with the experience that Bollywood offers. The songs, the dance, the plots, the plot twists. People really like the mix. They like the wholesome Bollywood family drama. Many people in the Gulf, in fact, also want a share of Bollywood success. They are investing in Bollywood movies. Gulf companies are cashing in on Bollywood's popularity as well. Indian film stars are the faces of some of the biggest brands in West Asia. Dubai's builders have Shah Rukh Khan promoting their projects. Katrina Kaif is the brand ambassador of Etihad. Ranveer Singh promotes Abu Dhabi tourism. Deepika Padukone is the face of Qatar's namesake flag carrier, but her movie, Fighter, is banned in the Gulf. Where does it leave the goodwill of the brands associated with her? So who then is winning from these bans on Bollywood movies? Not the censors, not the people of the Gulf, not Bollywood. Then who? WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.